Me, my friend Semicha Tomola. In the previous lesson, we looked at factorization, removing brackets, common factor using the highest common factor. Apart from that, we also look at how to use HCF to factorize. So I have one of my students here. Her name is Tarami, as you can see her, and she's here to solve some practice questions for us. So she's starting now.
Okay, for number 1A, 8, that's removing the brackets. So this is the question here. So you know 8 times 2A, that is equals to 16A. This plus and plus times plus is equals to plus. Like he said in his previous class, plus times plus is equals to plus. Plus times minus is equals to minus. Minus times minus is equals to plus. And minus times plus is equals to minus. So here is plus, and plus times minus is equals to minus. It's like minus 8b. For the next question, minus 2 bracket m plus n, close the bracket. 2 times plus m minus 2 plus m times plus m is equals to minus 2m, and minus 2 plus times plus n is equals to minus 2n. C is minus 9 brackets minus 2k minus 3r. So minus 9 times minus 2k is equals to minus 18, I mean plus 18k, because minus times minus is equals to plus. So it's equals to plus 18k, and minus times minus is equals to plus 27r. For the next part of the question, that's finding HCF. We'll be finding HCF for 5A and 5Z. So 5A, 5Z. 5A is something as saying 5 times A, and 5Z is something as saying 5 times Z. And the common factor, highest common factor, which is the meaning of HCF, is 5. For the next question, B, 5x, y, and 15x. Now, 5x, y, and 15x. 5xy is the same thing as saying 5 times x times y. Why 15x is the same thing as saying, what will give you 15? What like small numbers will give 15? That's equals to 5 times 3, because 5 times 3 is equals to 15. So it's like 3 times 5 times x. So once you look for the HCF, it will be equals to, here is x, we can see x and 5. So the HCF is equals to 5x. Lastly, C, 7MNP and MP. 7MNP and MP. 7MNP is something as saying 7 times M times N times P, and NP is something as M times P. So HCF is equals to M and P, as clearly shown. So
As you can see, she has solved the questions on removing brackets, the first, second, and third questions. Then the same thing for finding the HCF. She has done that. So now she wants to factorize the first question in example 3, as in question 3 rather, the first, second, and third. So you can start.
okay, for the first question is 6x minus 15y. So when you're factorizing, you look for the highest common factor. That's when HCF come in. So the highest common factor that can divide 6 and also divide 15 is 3. So 3 in 6 will give you 2 and 3 in 15 will give you 5. So the common factor between 6x and 15y is 3. So you open a bracket because these are like two items. So you open a bracket and 3 in 2, as I said, is 2. So it will be 2x plus minus. Don't forget what I said before. Plus divided by minus is equals to minus. Plus divided by plus is equals to plus. Minus divided by minus is equals to plus, and minus divided by plus is equals to minus. So the answer will be plus divided by minus, that is equals to minus 3 in 15, 5y.
Very good.
For option B, AB square minus A square B. So you look for what is common, and here and here are not the same. Here there's B square and here there's A square. So between two of them, the common ones are A and B, because you can see A here and you can also see B here, and you can see A here and you can also see B here. So common factor is A and B. So A cancel A here, and B square, B will cancel B square, and it will give you one B, because B square is also B times B. So once you use one B to cancel it, it will also remain one B.
Brilliant.
So it will be B plus, that's minus, same thing, A square is equals to A times A. Once you use another A to cancel it, it will remain one. So AB minus AB brackets B minus A. You don't need to put your plus. So lastly, option C, that is 5a cubed minus 3a squared B. So here you look for what is common, and no number here is common. 3 can go in 5 and 5 can go in 3. So you look for any letter that is common. And here you can see A square, and A square can also go in A cube. A cube is equals to A times A times A, and A square is equals to A times A. So if A square goes to A cube, it will still remain one more A. So the common factor is A square. So it will be equals to A square, open your brackets, A square in A cube here, that's 5A, because there's no common factor that is a number, plus, so plus divided by minus, plus divided by minus equals to minus 3. A square can cancel A square, so it will be 3. So you can cancel that
Wonderful.
plus.
That's very good.